Turn off the lights and light a candle. Peace. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Peace to other risen stones. Oh yeah. Don't we love don't we love this topic? This pineal penis and vagina vision. So let's talk about sex. And today we get to talk about the things that we like about sex, right? We want to figure out what is it that we like, because sex can be okay, sex is a drug, but sex can be healing. Sex could be addictive. Sex could be a chore. So we're going to talk about the fun part, the part that can possibly lead to addiction, the part that might lead to healing, and the part that might lead to problems. And those problems could be love problems, stalker problems, you know, all types of problems. We'll dive into that. No worries. No worries. So let's think about sex and the actual act of sex. Now we're adults. We're gonna we're late night guys, gods. We put the kids to bed. We want to, dive into our deepest self, into our subconscious selves, and we're gonna figure out, well, hey, what is it about this thing that I like? So I would start off by saying that the first part of sex that we like, that we're assuming that we like, is the closeness, the intimacy, right? Is that a thing still? Intimacy in a world of social distancing? Do you still get to be, close and like hear a person's breath and feel a person breathe on your neck type of intimate, those pheromones, those chemicals from excitement and anxiety shooting out your skin, rushing through a person's nostril center, driving them crazy. That intimacy, huh? Well, some people actually like sex for the oneness. There's actually a point in sex. There is a moment in sex. There's an hour in sex, hours in sex, where there is a oneness. So there's a point beyond intimacy. There's a point beyond closeness. There's an actual thing called sex. See, the word six is sex. Six is equality. Sex is equality. Sex is a man and a woman becoming one. You meet somebody and it just feels right. Like the whole thing, everything. Or I mean, you like, like even if you bump heads, like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. Like everything, like is just so right, right? What is that? What is that called? Hmm. When it's like you're you touch a person and you get goosebumps. What is that called? Like imagine when like say if you touch a person, or no, not even okay. Yeah, we want to stick to the physical. We're in the physical now. We want to stay in the physical because see these are triggers. All of these triggers are activating and um infusing brain cells, ideas in your mind. These are all triggers to your pineal. These are all triggers to your vision, to your imaginary vision. You see? So when we get to touching and feeling and breathing heavy and sharing each other's pheromones, sweating and feeling that energy that we are projecting, that I don't want to say too much, but like that cosmic. Okay, so this is one now. You're one. This is sex. This is equal. You're bringing your one, your uno, to another person's uno, and you become versus uno versus one, right? So you are an energy. You are an aura. When you connect with a person and you guys become intimate, your auras intercourse as well. So before the actual sex act, before the actual sex, before the equality of the oneness, you have already begun intimacy. You have already begun intercourse. So let's talk about this drug and what do we get when we get high off this drug? Because again, I come to believe that different types of people get different benefits from this drug. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. All men don't get the same effects from sex. They don't have the same addictive effects or the same satisfactory effects or the same hangover effects. That it's not uniform. One man doesn't feel the same as all men. And the same goes for women. One woman does not feel the same hangover as the next woman, right? But what is it about this drug that calls us? Because again, all of this is your visual. See, this is part 3 now. So we understand that this is your vision. The vajayjay gets wet because of your mind. It's something that was triggered in your mind that makes that thing wet. It's something that you did in my mind to my mind that creates an erection. So we understand that this is a visual thing. So what about our mind? What about our purpose excites us about intercourse? Excites us about cosmic oneness, excites us about the opportunity to unify, to sex. So now let's get into the bad parts because we want to contrast this real quick. Why you feeling good? Now contrast that. What if you only had sex for a nut? Sometimes you feel like it, sometimes you don't, right? So if you only were going to have sex for a bongong, would you actually need a person? See, that's where we losing ourselves at. We're forgetting what we're addicted to. Like some motherfuckers, some niggas live in a world where they could just um beat they dicks. Say hand turn raw. I don't know. Right? Like these niggas is crazy. But then some niggas are collectors, right? Some girls are monogamous. Some girls are more flirtatious. So all of these are reactions to the sex drug. All these are reactions or symptoms of your desire for oneness, for sex, for equality. See, the problem with people, like I say, like if you're addicted to a nut, you're missing what you had sex for, because as a guy, 9 times out of 10, unless you mastered the art, when you bust a nut, the sex is over. You know? Like, so like what's the Viagra for, right? A Viagra is to make the sex last. So obviously you're trying to prolong the nut, right? What's the stud for? The stud is to numb the feeling so the shit will stay hard. Like you want erection for as long as possible, right? This is the goal of a man. Most men, right? Their goal is an erection to to prolong this oneness and to avoid and evade the nut, because the nut is the end for the man, right? Women, she can, we're gonna get to that in a second. So let's think about that there, right? So if your goal is to what? To evade the nut, what are you actually here doing? And is this something that could be, I mean, erased by beating your dick? I mean, think about it. When you trying to fuck this chick, you try not to come. Now you in the bathroom trying to come. I mean, you're kind of reversing the psychology here, right? Let's go into these ladies. Ladies. So now in your world, coming for you, or I don't know, Jack, what is this? Orgasms. What was this? Because I've heard, these are two different things. Orgasm. I don't know. These two different things, right? So, but for women, either one of those things um are goals for some women. And they can be goals. They are things to work for, because again, once she comes, it doesn't necessarily mean the sex act is over. You know, she may do it multiple times. It may dry up on the nigga, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the sex is over. You can spit on it. You know what I mean? You can get some KY and lube it up. You know, but if you drop, if you shot, if you shoot your if you shoot your shot, you bust your load, shoot up the club, party's over. So this is important. These are the things that we need to understand, and this is why I try to explain to people, like, our minds and our understanding. Like, we think that we're out here busting nuts and just. I mean, it might be some. I don't know. I don't know niggas like. I do know some niggas like that. I do. I do know niggas like that. I do. But that's not the majority of niggas that I know. The majority of niggas that I know is trying to beat some pussy up, right? Trying to pound out the pussy, right? So if that's their goal, niggas is trying to pound out some pussy. Niggas is trying. What are they doing? What are they addicted to? They are addicted to the oneness. They are addicted to the intimacy. They are addicted to the pleasure that they are able to present, to the joy they are able to create. That's the addiction. A dirty little secret in fucking Pornhub ain't the same thing, nigga. See, like for women, like to like bust a nut is so anti-biological. I have to be honest with you, because what we like say if you got a girl and she farting, right, or women when y'all like it was like a keef or a queef or some shit. The actual thing that's happened scientifically is that is the fallopian tube going down to is looking for semen, and what it's doing is pushing out the air. It's like, but it's trying to grab some semen and bring it up to the fallopian, get it up the tube. So that feeling, that orgasmic feeling, like, you know what I'm saying, is only supposed to happen after he has dropped the seed. He's supposed to give you something here, boom, but then you got the thing and it's reaching down for it, right? So to get that, he gotta furlong that. He gotta go past, you know what I'm saying, what he got. You know what I mean? Like he got, like I said, he gotta hold that to get you to go there without the thing. See, I mean, again, like once you know what you're doing, once you know what you're addicted to, it becomes more fun. It becomes more exciting because you're going to it. You're headed to it. You're headed to the thing. Like again, like that's what I'm saying to you. Like motherfuckers talk about how they was fighting their baby daddy and all this so crazy shit, and then how they had the best sex of their life and shit. After he whipped my ass and drugged me down the steps, it was the best sex of our life. We fucked all up. Like, are you stupid? You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but see, this is not. This isn't a physical thing. That's why I be trying to say y'all gotta watch behaviors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that trauma type of behavior that becomes um sexual. You know, molestation and trauma and R words. You know what I'm saying? That come out through arguments and come out through fights. You know, um. So all of these are symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you have to watch those. You got to watch those because again, that's a negative sign. That's how someone becomes intimate through violence. That's a terrible trait, bro. Sis, you gotta, you gotta watch her. You gotta watch him. I gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like I tell you that it's see, like again, we get caught up in something that we've never done before, and then it was exciting and it was fun, and then it becomes dangerous. Like it's always like that's the fucked up thing about it, about life and shit. Why you gotta be true? Why you gotta watch fuck niggas and stay on niggas and shit? Because they only need one time. Like a motherfucker will kill you in your sleep. He don't need a second chance. Oh no, you're dead. Like so. The same thing with sex. You want to stay out of these fucking habits and out of these negative traits from people that will have you in a fucked up psyche. Because again, now, so all right, so let's get to so all right, so now we've identified what are we trying to do here? We are trying to become one. We are trying to become one. Once on the plane of oneness and the plane of existence, that is where conception is. Women don't have babies. Women conceive. That's an idea. Women, you conceive an idea, dog. This is, conception. This is some shit that happens in your mind. See what I'm saying? So when you having negative and hateful thoughts and evil, devilish, sexual, deviant type of thoughts and shit, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that will come out to life. This is the shit that will perpetuate in real life. Like again, sex is a drug. Sex is a super drug. It is a super drug, or it is super crack. Because again, like, imagine your mind power. See, like, okay, so imagine your mind power times two on the same plane. You can create life. You can conceive. See, like, that's what this thing is. That's what this sex is. That's what this oneness is. That's just two people mind melding, two people becoming together. You know what I'm saying? On the actual plane of existence, on the oneness, on the sex, on the six. And that oneness, that feeling of togetherness, that being cosmic, that being connected to the source, that where you can conceive and you can grab beings out the sky, that is addictive. Like, beating your dick, it feel messed up. It feel dirty, don't it? I'm sure y'all girls is just ain't as nasty and as freaky as they make it seem. Y'all really probably want to do what y'all want to do, but y'all got all these rabbits and all these fucking dildos and all types of drawers with tricks in them and shit. Why? Why y'all doing this shit? Cause y'all be imagining some shit. Y'all be really in your imagination and shit. Girls can do the shit in the shower. They just want to be one. They just want to have they motherfucking yeah, I mean, they won this blown out type of shit. That is what this is. This is about oneness. This ain't about no busting no nuts and walking around with sticky hands and you know. I remember this girl told me she was like she could sit in a chair and if she got on some jeans she could move in a chair and they could rub her click and she could bust a nut and we wouldn't even. I'm like, how would you know? Like, well, who would think that? You know what I mean? And like, why you just want to be sitting in class busting nuts and shit? Like, really? You know what I mean? Like, you missing out on a whole fucking point of the sex, of the six, of the equality. This ain't some shit you get from a child. This ain't some shit you get from a fucking take in and hold somebody down. You're not getting to reach that cosmic plane. You're not getting to enjoy the motherfucking the the tour. You know, like, this is an experience. This is a thing. You know, like people don't remember. Like I say, people don't think about history. They want to tell you that a goddess or a priestess, or not a goddess, but a priestess, that's hoary and shit like that, and a motherfucker that's like practiced in orgasms and knowing how to fucking create an orgasm is um is a bad person. Those people were fucking revered. You know what I mean? Put up on fucking pedestals and shit. Like I say, niggas thinking there's money now, but it ain't no money before. It ain't no money. It's just motherfuckers with talent that niggas need. Unfortunately, I don't understand, but we like we are missing doorways and gateways to our inner selves and shit, to our oneness, to the power of togetherness and shit, to the power of intimacy. Because motherfuckers is trying to bust nuts. Niggas is trying to get one off and shit instead of trying to get on, instead of trying to connect and soar. Like, we not like like, we not addicted to busting nuts. We're addicted to being one. You're addicted to achieving something, to being able to, like, wow, I found one, and I was able to connect with that one and explore that one, and we went through realms and fell off the bed and did it on the floor. You know what I mean? Like, it was cosmic. Oh God. Oh Lord. I mean, we called the church. Niggas thought it was a church. The neighbors called the police. Like, there is levels of intimacy to be achieved. You know, like, we can't be lowered down to just nut beings. Cause that's not your goal. That's not my goal. That's why she not respecting you. She calling you a little a 1 minute man because you're not ready to perform. You're not ready to be one. You're not ready to be intimate. You know, like, there's a point in your mind, like a lot of times people say, like you get mad at somebody when they kiss with their eyes open. Like, why you looking at a motherfucker while you kissing at him? Yeah, why not? She right here. Look at this bad motherfucker. But close your eyes. Why? Because you want to be one in your mind. You want to imagine a motherfucker that's so close that you could kiss him, but you don't want to see him because it's easier and it feels better. It feels comfortable. It feels safer and sexier to imagine them in your mind, but you holding them. You rubbing their butt. But if she looking at you like she weird as fuck, this chick kissing me with her eyes open. Yeah, because it's in her mind. It's in your mind. That's what we doing this for. We not out here doing this for no nuts. We looking weird. You out here looking weird and shit, acting like you fucking and you beating off and shit. Nigga, stop. You out here jerking off and you got every rabbit, everything you could buy off the fucking internet and secret, it's coming secret boxes and shit, batteries and all types of shit. But we looking for oneness. We looking for intimacy. Like that's one thing I like about girls. Like if they could stop denying it to themselves and get over this dumb shit. But like girls are intimate with each other. Their whole concept of being not this fucking TV girlfriend shit, but like just girls being girlfriends, holding each other's hands, girls sleep in the bed together. Like I've seen adult women. I'm not just not everybody. I'm just saying just women just sleep in the bed together. Like, they hold each other, they talk to each other, they hug each other, they get up, they comfort each other, they have intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have no intimacy for real. Like if you put your arm on a nigga's shoulder, you better rub his, you better like squeeze his motherfucking shoulder. Like, yeah, nigga. Don't just grab a motherfucking shoulder and put your arm around niggas and shit. You get decked. Just right around putting your arm on niggas and shit. Nah. So it's a different thing. But the goal, unbeknownst to the addicts, unbeknownst to the people out here chasing, we're chasing that mind. We're chasing that subconscious fuck. That oneness, that unity that only can be dealt, it only can be felt and realized in our mind. If you can find somebody that can explain to me why I want you to close your eyes when you kiss me, then I'll listen. But I already know why. It's because we exist on a whole nother plane. It exists. We exist in a place where we're one. When we kiss lips, we are one now. You don't want to look at me here because we ain't here no more, dog. We ain't here no more. We ain't having sex to be here no more. We having sex to be cosmic, to be one. That's why we close our eyes. That's why we, turn off the lights on these motherfuckers and shit. Cause we could be in the stars. We could be in the clouds. We like when that thing is when your mind is working, when you're flickering, when your third eye is popping, you know, you're in tune, you're in touch, and you are able to conceive. That's why we have to get back. That's why we have to get back to ourselves. We can't get caught up in some people that aren't cosmic, some people that are scared of the stars, scared of soul kins and, you know, and intimacy. Motherfuckers that have been bred. It's a difference. Like I say, like y'all parents don't, like, a lot of people parents don't breed them. They've been conceived. You know what I mean? It was a good thing. Niggas had that idea, like, oh shit, this would be a great time to have a baby. Like tonight, right now, I will remember this night. He might not, right? Or she might not, right? But one of them niggas had that idea, like, oh man, if she get pregnant, fuck it, let's do it. That idea was conceived. And that's what we have to do. We have to live cosmically. We have to live subconsciously. Out here trying to have sex and you addicted to the wrong shit. You missing the intimacy. Like a lot of times, like that, like the sit is a drug. Like, once you start becoming cosmic with the shit, like again, you don't want to bust a nut. Who wants to bust a nut? Who wants the party to end? Not no guys, right? Who want to come down out the clouds when you got one? All you gotta do is keep it wet. You know what I mean? And don't hurt it. Don't break it when she fall, like type of shit, right? Like nobody wants to come down out the cloud. I mean, eventually, right? But like shit, if you just stop, you just stop. You ain't always got the nut. You got one. You got one. Hey, shit, get back in there, motherfucker. You ain't got to get them every time. And that's how real niggas feel. That's what real women looking for. They looking for motherfuckers that's wants to dance in the cosmic realm. Unless she got to go to work tomorrow. Unless she got something to do. Cause boy, it's gonna have some after effects. Gonna have some side effects to it. You already know. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta focus your mind on her, pleasuring her. Because again, it's in your mind. It's in your mind. Like, I don't want to get too graphic and shit. But it's like niggas were like, yeah, I was beating down the walls. I was at the back of the shit. I could feel it back. Well, how'd you feel it back? You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel it back? Like, you understand where your mind is. You gotta understand where your mind is at. Like, you feeling things, you feeling parts of yourself, of herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all in your mind. You have to open up the senses to your mind and live in that cosmic zone. Live there. Live in a zone of oneness. And you have to want to live there. You can't be just like for real. Like it's dope. Like it's like I'm saying. Like you don't like a god can't live in a world of robots. It don't need nothing but no robots and no sex dolls, nothing. If there is no oneness, if there's no cosmic connection, then what are we doing here? If that's what I'm saying. Like once you understand, like, cause again now, all right, let's stop. I don't know who's out there. My bad, but so this drug is important because when we misuse this drug, we get the world that we have right now. And what does that mean? The world that we have right now. I mean, the world that we have right now is envy and lust. You see? See, lust ain't motherfucking oneness. Well, lust ain't cosmic. Like, yeah, but that ain't, you can like, but you don't have to lust. Because again, like, see, if this is a dance, if this is a cosmic connection, it has to be willing. It has to be fucking entered into willingly, entered into lovingly and carefully. Who wants to get up to for something that's not on their level, that's not on their mental level? Like, I mean, you don't want this shit, then shit, I'll keep it. Because I know what this will do to you. That's how we have to be able to think cosmically. Like a person who's not on that level, who's just a horn dog, who's just, you know what I mean? Like these aren't people who aren't ready for the future. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're living in lower selfville. Higher selfville, again, Godville is about giving, about operating, destroying the no. But yeah, it's like about giving her the nuts, right? Giving her the D, letting her, enjoy the time and you operating. And then her creating the wetness, creating the tempo, letting him know Oh my God. Yes, God. Thank God. Go, God. Do what you do, God. You get it? Like, because this is what it's about. We wasting our time out here. You shouldn't be out here paying for motherfucking cosmic connections. You shouldn't be out here touching little kids for cosmic connections because there is no cosmic connection here. There is no cosmic connection if you cheating hard. I'm not against you looking out for the girls you fucking with. Girls that let you into their cosmic portals and shit. That is dope. That's the shit. That's what we here to do, right? But you gotta, like I say, like people don't respect people. People don't respect people. They don't at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, all right, you don't want to just go out here and make a girl hoe. I'm just saying, dog. Like, if a motherfucker ain't never sold drugs, don't make him a drug dealer. If you ain't, I mean, like, imagine if you meet a girl, she a nice girl, and then you kill somebody, and she got to live with that for the rest of her life and shit. Now you be her killer, you be her accomplice to some shit. Like, don't just be offering to pay girls for some pussy and just throwing money at girls and just making them into motherfuckers that they not, making them accomplices into this negative shit. This is a cosmic thing. You can't get cosmic shit like that with that type of thing. But you can be realistic. Like, all right, so be realistic. This your friend. You looking out. You looking out, nigga. This ain't got nothing to do with no money and shit. This shit got something to do with you being a god and you looking out. And again, like I will tell you, there were priestesses and there were temples for people who might have needed professional help getting to cosmic places. I get it. I'm not telling you that. Not to. But I'm saying this is not the everyday culture. This is not the world that we are supposed to live in. The world that we supposed to live in is a world of cosmic connection. It's a world of oneness. You don't want to put this on people. You don't want to put that on a goddess. And I think the people that, for the guys, y'all know what I'm talking about in this type of realm. Because you hear a lot of rappers talking about how they paying girls and, you know, whatever, however it goes, however deep it gets. But just to address that, just for the guys, like y'all don't want to get into that world, you know. If you want to look out, look out. Like this, how I'll tell you how I look out. I'll change that real quick. This how I look out. So one time, right, where was we at? Now this is probably anywhere sometimes, right? I'll meet some girls and I'll kidnap them. Like I'm that guy. I'll kidnap them and shit, right? Like. And it'd be like, you wake up one day, you with me and shit. They'd be like, well, I gotta go back to the room. Like, nah, fuck that room. Like, that room is over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah. I'm like, nah, that room is over. I already paid for it. How much you pay? What you talk about? What is that? Here's your money back. Okay, yeah, that room is over. So I'm good for that. That's my thing. I'm good for that. Like, if that is paying, y'all niggas got the game fucked up. But I mean, if I'm like, yo, your room is over, like, yo, this is your room. I know you spent your bread. You don't feel bad about it. I just don't want you to think about it no more. But y'all not leaving. What's up? You see what I'm saying? So, however you gotta play your part in your mind, justify this shit in your mind, then play it. But don't be out here ruining girls' lives and trying to disrespect the girl like you could really offer her some money for some shit. That's cosmic. When you should be working and looking for cosmic collections and virtual gateways. I mean, virtuous virtual gateways, right? That's the plane. Like, again, all of this shit is the most important shit because again, we need to know how to live together. We need to understand the mentality of niggas that would go to the Freaknik, that'll go to the Greek picnic, that'll go to Jones Beach, that'll go to Virginia Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas got a Daytona Beach. What's these niggas' mentality? They just out here having fun. What was your mama doing? She was just out here having fun. Your mama wasn't getting no money. Your mama wasn't out here tricking. You know what I mean? At Greek picnic, at the Freaknik, you think them girls at the Freakniks was getting paid to beat them? They wasn't putting that on them girls. Nobody was running around here. Ain't no whole city, no whole country tricking. We had a cosmic connection. We have a cosmic connection. You know, people are addicted to being one. People are addicted to having fun on cosmic levels. So that's just, in case anybody ever gets confused, you don't want to get into that place. You want to stay into there is a realm of energy. Like, again, once you learn how to manifest your reality, you know how to manifest your motherfucking your day, you can manifest your night, right? Okay, so you got your night down, but you can manifest how you want this shit to be. Like, what do you want to do? And again, sex is not the end all. Sex is not the thing. The intimacy is the thing. The oneness is the thing. What I'm trying to explain to people is like there is ways, like once you know this, there is no need for sex. There's a lot of love with sex, a lot of fun with sex, but there's no sweating sex, there's no pressing sex. Especially if you got the key. If you can hold back the nut, you know what I'm saying? And let her get into her shit, and you can. Shit. Like, what do you get? You're holding back the nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I get? But a little, but some work. You know what I'm saying? So there's no deviancy here. There's no more. I'm saying, like, you gotta watch certain people that aren't in it for the oneness, ain't in it for the connection. These traits, So, to so what do you do when you see these people that are addicted to this drug? Like, so this sex drug is a dangerous thing. Like, if you find yourself addicted to sex drugs, the way I would tell you to heal yourself is to have a fast, a physical fast, where you refrain from touching people, not things, just people. Your friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, sister, brother, just don't touch them. And that way you can develop an appreciation for touching and get away from your addiction. See, it's a big difference and shit. Like, again, like we don't know what we are doing. We think that we just wanna, give out pearl necklaces, and we think we just wanna she just wanna, you just wanna squirt in his face and, you know, come on his boxes and shit, right? That type of shit, right? But that's not the goal in the beginning, in the middle, in the end. The goal is oneness. The goal is equality. The goal is here. This is what I got. Let me see what you got. Wow, that's the goal. Like the worst thing about right now, like with these fucking masks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had met these girls in the lobby and shit. Right? It was like two girls. It was cool. And we just talking and shit, and they just as cool as fuck. Da, da, da. They just bugging, laughing, just joking. We just laughing and joking. So we go back upstairs in my room and shit, right? So this is a couple. It was recently, right? So like we go back up to the room and shit, and And then they took off their mask and shit. They look like two totally different chicks and shit. They still wasn't, they're not ugly, but they just wasn't the same girls. It's just like, god damn. Like you have this imagination in your mind, like when you meet a person with these masks on and shit, everybody is a perfect motherfucking person underneath their mask. I'm sure they probably thought the same thing with me when I took off my mask. Fuck, oh look at this dumb nigga, right? But I'm just to say like, this is how we are treating sex. Like we're treating sex like we're not really seeing sex. We're seeing what we imagine sex to be underneath this shit. When if we just allow it to be what it could be cosmic. It is cosmic. Like we miss all our cosmic shit. Like again, like see, that's the thing too. See, like you gotta understand, like these motherfuckers don't want it to be cosmic because then you won't want to have sex with these kids. you know, you wouldn't want to be fucking Becky and shit if he was cosmic with this shit. You know what I mean? Like think about that and shit. Like you know how many black women never knew what eating pussy was in the 90s and the 80s? How many niggas never knew what getting his dick sucked felt like in the 90s? Y'all motherfuckers is y'all. That's what I'm saying. Niggas live in a fairy tale and shit. Niggas in a fairy tale. Like you think? I mean, think about this shit. You think your dad ate your mom pussy? No. Hell no. This is caveman shit, nigga. This is caveman shit. This shit that you do to motherfuckers. You need my semen, here you are. I'll give it to you, but you can't get it. I'm not to say that niggas don't like it and enjoy it. We haven't come to terms with it. The whole shit. Haven't added it to the intimacy um catalog or whatever. It's definitely permissible. But I'm just saying though, our motherfucking parents was straight intimate. I mean, straight oneness. They wasn't into a lot of this extra 4 play, 6 play, 12 play shit. You know what the fuck a 12 play was? You know what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, y'all know me. I'm like, I'm a throwback. I'm a throwback ass nigga, bro. Like, we need to get back to motherfucking intimacy. Shit. That's what we need to get back to. We need to get back to that. Get back to the place in our mind where we want to kiss motherfuckers with our eyes closed. We want to hold a motherfucking hand and close our eyes. Like, y'all don't, like I'm saying, people don't, they don't understand what they doing. They can't put the one and one together, the one and one together. Like, why? Everything we do with our eyes closed. Everything fun, everything exciting that y'all do together, you doing with your eyes closed. Because that is where your connection is. That is your oneness. You are together in their mind. Like, I mean, for real, you got slob on your lips. You might got a tongue down your throat, but you, in your mind, you guys are like something different. So, get ready. Prepare yourself to return back to your higher self. Prepare yourself to have sex like you never had sex before. You know, you all have the keys to this vagina vision, to this pineal penis, and this key unlocks the door to cosmic oneness. Don't get addicted to the drugs. Don't get addicted to the side effects. It's not helping you. It's not helping. It may help you decide which car you like. It may help you decide whether you like this shirt because the sex, if I wear my titties out and forgot my, you know, my dick print, maybe that shit is superficial shit. We need to focus on our mind and our mentals. You is if you know that you're trying to fuck her mind, you'll get up. You'll leave no room for error. If she's trying to mind fuck you, if you're trying to mind fuck him, you will leave no room for error. Like we messed up really thinking that, like that this is a physical thing and shit. Like this motherfucking this pussy tight. This pussy tight. So what? you better you better not think about it. You better motherfucking you better start thinking of motherfucking puppy dogs and something else. That's not what you're supposed to be thinking about. That this pussy tight. Think about that shit later. Oneness is the goal. Oneness is the life. It should be hard. It'd be hard to think about how people live in life. Like, see, I think one of the biggest problems in relationships is that motherfuckers don't understand each other's objectives and shit. Like a lot of times we think life is just about um working and houses and cars, but a lot of times we have pressures. We have expectations that we have to live up to and or not, you know. But when you get to have sex, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that shit is out the door. A lot of that shit, a lot of that human shit, a lot of that regular shit doesn't matter. Like you become free. You know what I'm saying? You're free from all of that shit for however long it is. That's addictive. You know? Also, when you become when you have sex, you're a winner. Like, having sex is people can't have sex, especially with somebody that's cute, right? Or that they like or whatever, whatever they tell you. So, hey, you're not one of them. You're a winner. You know what I mean? So you like winning and shit. So hey, let's have more sex. Let's keep winning. So you have winning, you have feelings. There are a million of them. I listed a lot of them, but there are a million reasons why we think we have sex. But once we can put it all into perspective, we can stop with this deviancy. We can stop with this toxicity and this motherfucking weirdo ass behavior with this I want to be loved by fucking predators and shit. Like we have an opportunity to be cosmic beings. I'm telling you, we have opportunities to fucking conceive and to create um cosmic connections. We have to use sex professionally. We have to use sex with motives and agendas, you know? Because this shit can be dangerous with motherfuckers that are using sex to be fulfilled. These motherfuckers are using sex to be fucking whole. They're see that's and again, that is the opposite of what we're doing on our side. See, we're looking to become one and we're looking to share, to give. I'm telling you about you get to be God when you having sex. You get to give. But there are some people that are looking to take from your whole, from your oneness.
from your cosmic energy, from your light. They can't add that to you. They can't give it back to you. It might be a nigga that bust quick. It might be a chick with dry pussy. There's a connection. Something ain't getting him hard. Something ain't keeping him hard. Something ain't getting her excited. Something ain't keeping her excited. You can blame whatever you want to blame. You can fly on the flagpole. And again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not listening, man. This is not healing moment. This is for the gods, you know. So don't let someone take your motherfucking thing and turn it into a healing moment. Don't take your motherfucking opportunity to be cosmic, to be amongst the stars, to conceive and conceptualize, you know. And that's what I'm saying. Some people, that's all they can do is get a chick. That's all niggas could do is get a chick. That's all some chicks could do is keep a man. Not to say keep a man like you're thinking, but not keep a man, but she like, yeah, she that girl, she stay with a man. Like it don't be for long. And this nigga don't keep, you know what I mean? He don't keep a chick for long, but he always got one. You know what I'm saying? Because they taking and they looking for somebody that they could take from. They're not looking for that connection. They're not looking for that sex, for that equality. They're not looking for a key to enter to a door. You know what I'm saying? We can meet on a gateway and we can close our eyes and we can be so close but still be one. Like that is the world that we need to live in. We need to get away from these toxic people that's looking to see if you looking to see if they looking to see. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to meet you on the stars. They don't want to meet you on the moon. So those are the people that we have to watch out for. And meanwhile, push the shit that we do. This oneness. This oneness. Don't make people start to tell you that you're supposed to be um that somebody could purchase your ticket to heaven, that somebody could buy your conception and shit. Like an African coming here trying to buy a motherfucking woman is the most disrespectful thing in the world. And I don't, as I'm saying, I don't want people to start believing that you could buy these women, that you could get something priceless, some shit. You can get a priceless ticket to heaven. We need to cut that shit short. And niggas don't even need to be acting like they could buy some shit from heaven. You know what I mean? You need to don't cut your blessing, nigga. Feel better about yourself. Feel like that you deserve a trip to heaven and you should just be sitting here waiting for angels and goddesses to bring you into the gates. This ain't no trick, no trick community. This ain't no motherfucking we paying for some coochie world and shit. These are women that love you. These are women that like, you know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, motherfuckers might have sex with you to show you what you ain't doing right. Like, I mean, you know, like girls might kiss you to show you how to kiss. The older girl might, I mean, like, and I'm not saying that that's not trauma. I'm not saying that it's not just that and the third. I don't know. I'm just saying it was more of a motherfucking, this is what we gonna be doing. You know what I mean? Versus, well, we ain't got no money. I think that, you know, we got lost there. We can't let motherfuckers confuse our love, our motherfucking openness. You ain't got no carnival in no motherfucking Africa. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where Africa carnival at? Where they getting butt naked walking down the street, free love and shit. Greek picnic in it, carnival in it. They call it carnival, we call it the Greek. We call it the Freaknik. We call it Virginia Beach or some shit. But they call it carnival. It's the same shit. What niggas in Africa call it? Nothing. See what I'm saying? Like we not them. We totally different. We have a cosmic connection to each other. That's what I'm trying to say. You got a portal to heaven and shit. And you going, I mean, you know, like how many, like, again, how many times when you kiss somebody do you want to, like, if they got their eyes open, you going to be freaked out. Why are you freaked out? Because I mean, they staring at you. You look good. You right here in front of them. You in front of me. Why can't I look at you? Because you're supposed to be with me on the on the cosmic level, stupid. Fuck you looking at me for? Close your eyes. Meet me on the motherfucking moon, nigga. Meet me in the stars. That's what we saying. We ain't sitting here closing your eyes because I don't want to look at you. No, nigga, I want to feel you. I want to feel you oneness. But y'all know when a motherfucker looking at you, a motherfucker don't like you. You just feel like this nigga don't like me. This chick don't like me. Why is she looking at me and shit? Ew. What I do wrong? We can't lose our ability to be cosmic. Can't let a motherfucker think he could offer you priceless. Some shit that's fucking priceless. Some shit you couldn't even put a price on this shit. You know? Charge a motherfucker for the D. You know, like, why would you hold her down to fucking give her a nut? Like, it's I'm saying, like, and if I'm not gonna have sex with you to make you bust and come, then what am I going to do this for? If this ain't for you, what am I doing this for and shit? It's for me. Well, fuck it, cool. All right, well then, I'm gonna want to stretch it out. I'm gonna want to show out to myself. I'm gonna want to practice all over this motherfucker for myself. You know, that's what this shit is. That's how we gotta think about this shit. We are here for cosmic connection. We are here for sex. We are here for sex. We are here for equality, for oneness. Fucking looking at me while you kissing me and shit, nigga. You know what I mean? That's some crazy ass shit. What is she doing? She don't like me. She don't believe in me. She not trying to find me on a soul kin. Why is she here? Why? Like, you know what I mean? That's probably what you thinking. Like, damn, why is she still here? I was just up in the clouds. I was just holding her hand, walking on cloud nine, and she's sitting here looking at me. I thought she was with me. See, people don't want to be. They don't want to be subconscious. People don't want to be true and right and exact. Motherfuckers that just react to some shit. Motherfuckers that just be like, "Ooh, it's cold." Yeah, that's what y'all call it. That's what I'm saying. We need to know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We need to be in control of our emotions, of our feelings, of our subconscious. It's easy to love when you know what you're doing. It's exciting to love when you know the benefits. For real. I mean, like I say, one thing you ain't got to worry about me doing is trying to take something. For real. Like, cause it's not going to do me any good. It's not. Like, and I don't want to be around motherfucking niggas that find pleasure in deviancy. Cause y'all not on the motherfucking clouds if you out here holding the motherfucker down. If you got your hand over motherfucking mouth, you are a deviant. You are disgusting. I gotta keep it funky with you. I need to talk to gods. I need the gods to be free to get out that motherfucking sub. To get out that. I mean, look, if you never did it before, shit, I wouldn't tell you not to do it. Try it one time. That shit is crazy. But then after that, you're gonna feel dirty. You should. Like, damn, why would you fucking bring me there? Shit. You know what I mean? Like, this shit turn you on. You really want to fight after this shit. That's like if you never felt used and shit and abused. I felt used and shit after motherfuckers started arguing with you and shit just to fucking have sex and shit. I feel used. I feel dirty. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you should feel. You know? Cause you could have took that same energy and turned off the lights, you know, and light a candle. Did something smooth, did some player shit. And that's what we need to understand. We need to know our end goal, what we here to do. Cause if you sitting here just arguing with chicks, just hold motherfuckers down and bust a nut, you could do that all day by yourself. The gender war is you know what I mean? Like it's over. What the fuck? It's nothing to get from a nigga if all y'all want is nuts. For y'all, cause your rabbit is going like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, think about it. Every girl can be in her house getting gang raped and shit by her stuff. Like, she got 2 or 3 toys. She got every hole filled and shit. And then she come to Tom, Dick, and Harry and shit. She come to Bob, like, hey, Bob, let's have sex. Let's get married and shit. After she used to fuck around and got 3 machines going at once and shit. And Bob still can do it though. Bob, you still can do it. So I'm trying to tell you. If you're using the pineal gland, using your pineal penis, you can still do it. You can make all those machines look like garbage. Bob, you can do it. So that's the world that we live in. That's the world that we're in. I don't want y'all to ever be confused and ever lose your way getting caught up in a nut. No, it's no nuts. You're here to dance on a cosmic plane. You're here to make love amongst the stars in your mind. You know? Like, or even if you are exchanging fuck faces, what is that doing for you? That's doing for you. That's fucking with your mental. Them faces are faces that excite your mental. All of this is for your mind. All of this is for your mental. This ain't for nothing on the physical plane. That's like motherfuckers could be kissing all night. You know, niggas just make out. Just be sitting there in the dark making out and shit, grinding and rubbing and just holding hands and just, blue balls. Motherfuckers still get blue balls and shit. One of them old high school blue ball nights and shit. Just, just eyes closed in the dark and shit. That's what life is about, bro. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of normal shit, of non-Hollywood rape culture shit. But if we can't be intimate, if we can't find each other in the motherfucking in the cosmos, if we can't find each other on a cosmic plane and shit, then this rape culture. I might as well leave some money on the table and shit. So she can go ahead and get with the nigga that she gonna meet on a cosmic plane. It's about oneness. It's about intimacy. You can't fall in love with a robot. You can't fall in love with a sex doll. You can't fall in love with your rabbit. Can't fall in love with Hannah. Can't fall in love with Palmetto. Like niggas can't again. You can't sell yourself short. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Don't sell yourself short. They tell you boxers don't have sex, and certain athletes don't have sex before sports and some shit, but then they got niggas out here just bambotting and shit. Bambata type niggas having motherfucking group masturbations and shit. Like, y'all niggas is hustling backwards. Y'all niggas hustling backwards and shit, man. Like, this shit is for men and women. Like, it's oneness. It's sex. What is sex if there is no equality? It ain't sex, nigga. Man, peace to the gods, peace to the God King. Salute the resistance. Keep your mind sexy. I will see you guys tomorrow for God's school. I hope this helps. I hope you get to enjoy your oneness, enjoy your intimacy, you know? Enjoy your experience. Peace to the gods. I see y'all tomorrow. 10:10. You already know. Peace.